right, this is our second grade, topic 5, reteaching. This is our last big review before we have our assessments. All right, let's take a look at set A. You can use a 100 chart to help you subtract. Find 65 minus 31. So you can start at 31. We're going to add up. Move right 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then move down 3 tens to 65. 1, 2, 3 to 65. Because we're adding up. We're starting at the lower number and getting to the higher number. So we know that 65 minus 31 is 34. Okay? So we can use the 100 chart to solve the following problems. 67 minus 42. I'm actually going to start at the higher number and count backwards. So 67 minus 42. So I'm going to go 10, 20, 30, 40, puts me at 27. And then I have to go back 2 more, 27, 25, 26, 25. So I know that my answer is going to be 25. And you can use your hundreds charts that I sent home with you. All of you should have the blue laminated hundreds charts and your dry erase markers. So you can use that to help you. Let's take a look at 70 minus 33. 70 minus 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33 puts us at 37 as our difference. Okay, 58 minus 42. Let's start at 58 minus 42. Now, we don't have enough on this chart, but you can use your one that you have at home. We're going to do 42. 10, 20, 30, 40. So that puts us at 28 and 18. And then we need to subtract 2. 18 minus 2 is 16. And then 63 minus 38. So 63 minus 38. 10, 20, 30 puts us at 33. And then we need to go back 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 will put us at 25. All right, let's take a look at set B. You can use an open number line to find 85 minus 30. Place 85 on the open number line. 30 is 3 tens. Count back by 10 3 times from 85. So 85 minus 10 is 75. 75 minus 10 is 65. And 65 minus 10 is 55. So we know that our difference is 55. All right, use an open number line to find each difference. So I'm going to start here at 60. I'm going to count backwards 20. Minus 10, minus 20. Minus 10 puts me at 50, and minus another 10 puts me at 40. So we know that our answer for number 5 is 40. Let's take a look at number 6. We're going to start the larger number, 78, at the end of our number line. And we're going to hop backwards 40, which is 4 groups of 10, right? 10, 20, 30, 40. So minus 10, minus 10, minus 10, and minus 10. So 78 minus 10 is 68. Minus 10 is 58. Minus 10 is 48. Minus 10 is 38. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back page. So I'm going to flip it over. And let's take a look. Set C. You can use an open number line to find 57 minus 24. Place 57 on the number line. So we put 57 on the number line. There are 2 tens in 24. So count back by 10 2 times. Minus 10 is 47. Minus another 10 is 37. There are 4 ones in 24. Then count back 4 from 37. So 37 minus 4 is 33. So let's go ahead and do the same thing on here. So we're going to go 38. And I'm going to break apart my 13 into 10 and 3. So I'm going to subtract first 10 minus 10. So 38 minus 10 is 28, and 28 minus 3 is 25. So I have a difference of 25. 93 minus 36. So let's start at 93. I'm going to break my 36 into 30 and 6 for now. So let's do our 10s first. Minus 10, minus 20, minus 30. So minus 10, 93 minus 10 is 83. 83 minus 10 is 73. And 73 minus 10 is 63. Now I need to subtract 6 more. So 63 minus 6, well, I know if I subtract 3, that'll put me at 60. And if I subtract 3 more from 60, that will put me at 57. So I have a difference of 57. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at set D. Find 62 minus 37. Place 37 on the line. So we're going to count up on this one. 37 on the line. Add 3 to get to 40. So we're going to go 37 plus 3 gets us to 40. Then add 2 10s to get to 60. Remember, we can't go higher than 62. So plus 10 is 50, plus 10 more is 60. And we're at 60, we have to get to 62. That's easy. We can just add 2. And that gives us, right here, our hops. We have to count those, and that gives us what our answer is. So I'm going to start with my 10s. 10 plus 10 is 20, and 3 plus 2 is 5. So 20 plus 5 is going to give us a difference of 25. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this one. We're going to start at the lower number now, 47, and we're going to count up. Our goal is to get to 75, but we can't be higher than 75. So 47, I'm going to start by 10s. Plus 10 is 57. Plus 10 is 67. Now, if I do 10 more, that would be 77. And look, we need to get to 75. That will be too much. So I'm going to stop right there with my 10s. I'm at 67. I'm going to get that to my next easiest group of 10, which would be 70. So 67 plus 3 takes me to 70. And my goal is 75. Well, look how easy this is. 70 plus 5 equals 75. Now, is my answer 75? Nope. Our answer is going to be all the things we added together. So let's take a look at this. We have 10 plus 10, that's 20. And 3 plus 5 is 8. So 20 plus 8 equals 28. And then let's take a look at our bottom one. 52 minus 29. This time we're going to start with our lower number, 29. Our goal is to get to 52. I'm going to just go ahead and do one hop right now. Plus 1 to get me to 30. And then I need to get to 52, so I'm going to do plus 10 to get me to 40. And another plus 10 to get me to 50. But if I do another plus 10, it'll put me at 60. I can't go higher than 52. So 50 plus what would equal 52? Just a plus 2. Plus 2. Now let's add what we did. Let's start with our 10s. 10 plus 10 is 20. And 1 plus 2 is 3. So we know our difference is 23. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our next page. And again, feel free to pause the video as needed for your review. Okay, let's go ahead and get our next page ready for our reteaching. All right, our set E. Break apart 17 to find 54 minus 17. So start at 54. We're starting at 54. Let's go ahead and do our break apart first. Sorry. 54 minus 17. Well, 17 I know is 10 plus 7. Okay? Now my 7 here, I need to break this apart. I've got a 4, so I need to put a 4 here. 4 plus what equals 7? 3. Okay? So we're going to start at 54 on our 100 start. We're going to subtract our 10 right here. 54 minus 10 is 44. Then subtract 4 right here to get to 40. 1, 2, 3, 4 gets us to 40. And then we need to subtract 3 more. 1, 2, 3 gets us to 37. So we know we have a difference of 37. So we're going to subtract. You can use your hundreds chart if you'd like to. I'm just going to go ahead and break it apart. So we have 52 minus 23. We're going to break apart our 23 into 20 and 3. And then I'm looking here, I need a 2, so I need to break apart my 3 to 2 plus what? 2 plus what equals 3? 2 plus 1. So now I'm going to start with my subtracting. 52 minus 20, that's two groups of 10 backwards. 52, 42, 32. 32 minus 2 is 30. 30 minus 1 is 29. So we can even use our mental math in that one. All right, let's take a look at our 45 minus 19. 19 we're going to break apart into 10 plus 9. But I'm going to go ahead and break my 9 again into a 5 plus what? Yes, 5 plus 4 equals 9. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my mental math. I need to subtract this one, and this one. So 45 minus 10 is 35. 35 minus 5 is 30. And 30 minus 4, if I count backwards, is 26. All right, great job, everybody. Let's take a look at set F. 74 minus 27. Use compensation to solve. So 74 minus 27. Well, 27, if we add 3 to it, will get us to our next group of 10, which is 30. So if we add it here, we also need to add it to our answer at the end. So we know that 74 minus 30 is 44, but we added 3 over here. Remember, you can add 3 on both sides, or you can add 3 here and then 3 to your answer. So 44 plus 3 equals 47. So let's go ahead and take a look at our compensation on here. You can do it 2 different ways. The way I like to do it is whatever I do to one side, I'm going to do to the other side at the same time. Otherwise, I'm afraid I'm going to forget. So 18, let's see, 19, 20. If I add 2, that will get me to 20. So I'm going to go ahead and add 2 over here as well, plus 2. So 42 plus 2 is 44. So 44 minus 20. So 44, 2 groups of 10 backwards. 44, 34, 24. I get an answer of 24. Let's go ahead and do this one. 37, 84 minus 37. Well, 37, if I add 3 to it, it is close to, yep, gets us to 40. Our next biggest group of 10 is 40. So if I add 3 here, I also want to just go ahead and do it now because I'm afraid that I'm going to forget when I add it on to my difference at the end. So 84 plus 3 is 87. Now 87 minus 40, that's 4 groups of 10. 87, 77, 67, 57, 47. So I get a difference of 47. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our back page. All right, our set G. Mason reads 34 pages in 2 days. He reads 8 of the pages on the second day. How many pages does Mason read the first day? So we know with our bar diagram, we have a total of 34 is our total. Our question mark is how many read on Monday, or I guess on the first day, and 8 on the second day. So 26 plus 8 equals 34. So you can put your 26 here after you've solved it. 26 plus 8 equals 34, or 34 minus 8 equals 26. And we know that he read a total of 26 pages. Okay, let's go ahead and go to number 15. Add or subtract to solve the problem. Show your work. Jean bakes 60 muffins in 1 day. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do my little bar diagram here. Okay, so he does 60 in 1 day. 60 is our total. He bakes 24 of the muffins before lunch. So 24. How many muffins does he make after lunch? So there's a couple different ways that I can use to solve this. I'm going to go ahead and do 60 minus 24. And I'm going to use this space over here because I need a little more space. 60 minus 24. I'm going to break my 24 into two parts. So I'm going to go ahead and break that into a 20 and a 4. And then we'll come back to that in just a second. All right, so 4, I have a 0 here, so 0 plus 4 is 4. So 60 minus 20 is 40, correct? And 40 minus 0 is still 40, and 40 minus 4 is 36. So we know our answer over here is going to be 36. So I can go 60 minus 24 equals 36. So we know that Jean baked 36 muffins before lunch. All right, set H, our thinking habits. Critique reasoning. What questions can I ask to understand other people's thinking? Are there mistakes in other people's thinking? Well, yes. Sometimes, I make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. So sometimes it's good to ask questions so people can see if they're making a mistake and how they're doing it. So we're going to take a look at number 16. Do you agree or disagree? Explain. So let's take a look at this. Ken has 29 more stamps than Jamie. Ken has 52 stamps. Lisa says Jamie has 23 stamps. So let's see what she did. Lisa added, okay, so let's take a look here. We're going to start at 29, and we need to count up to 52. So Lisa added up 1 from 29, so right here, plus 1 to 30, right? Then 20 more from 50, so plus 10, plus 20. Remember, our goal is to get to 52. So plus 10 gets us to 40, and plus another 10 gets us to 50. And then added 2 more to get to 52. Plus 2 gets us to 52. Does Lisa's reasoning make sense? Well, let's check it. 29 plus 1 is 30, plus 10. Excellent. Yes, I agree, and I'm going to circle it. It does make sense. Okay, great job, everyone.